Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek Today. Today we're going to take a look at Star Trek, all of the original cast movies on LaserDisc. They've been released many times individually, multiple times in many different regions, several different box sets, the movie Voyages set, an anniversary set, a whole bunch of different ones. We're going to take a look at the ones that we have in our personal LaserDisc collection. We have the motion picture, the widescreen edition, and the motion picture has been released in both the theatrical and the extended cut. It's been released many times on LaserDisc. This is the version I wanted to go with because this is the version of that movie that I grew up with and wanted to have that on my favorite format, LaserDisc. And the matching Wrath of Khan. Definitely the Star Trek movie that I have the most numbers of copies of. Just about every format I own, at least, well, every format I own that it's on, I have it. Then we have the Search for Spock. I just love that cover art. It's always been one of my favorite covers, this Star Trek 3 version. And for Star Trek 4, I wanted to hunt down this particular version. It's also on VHS, this Paramount Directors series with the special introduction by Leonard Nimoy, who directed Star Trek 4. So I wanted to have this version of the Voyage Home on LaserDisc. As you can see on the back here, a little bit of the still images of that introduction. And for a movie that I have so many different versions of, I just didn't want just a standard copy of the movie on LaserDisc. There's something a little different, a little cool. I wanted to have that version. Then Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. One of those that I've talked about many times before, probably more in depth on this channel. Like, who knows when this video will go up, but yeah, definitely one that has such kind of hits and misses and things about it that are a big miss and other things that are actually genuinely fantastic. It's such one of those weird movies. But Star Trek V, and then last up we have my second favorite of the original cast movies and one of my favorites overall. We have The Undiscovered Country. Star Trek VI, I think, is such a brilliant send-off for this crew, and I always wished that, there's some good things and bad things about Star Trek Nemesis. I just always felt that, especially compared to the last episode of the TNG, that was a perfect send-off for that cast, and this was a perfect send-off for this cast. And then Nemesis just kind of that wasn't quite up to that send-off feeling. So thankfully we got the season 3 of Picard to kind of get that, because this is just the movies, the original, these 6 movies are so incredible. Even the quote-unquote lesser ones are still so fantastic and have so many brilliant character moments in there. There's such a fantastic addition and expansion to those original journeys in the original series and in the animated series. They've always been near and dear to my heart. Just grew up watching these over and over again on VHS, and I love having them on LaserDisc, my favorite format to watch movies on. So those are the versions that we have of the original Star Trek movies.